Okay, so this was supposed to be Glam stuff on Wednesday, but let me tell y'all, my dumb butt filmed myself after I left the, you know how you put something on pause and then you're supposed to hit start again and you don't? That's what I did. And then when I hit start again, I thought I was stopping it, but I was actually starting it. And yeah, okay, so y'all know where I went with this. You see where I'm going with this, right? So anyway, I had to redo this look. And so now this is our my week with Coco, and we coming with serving up the looks, gorgeous ones. We are serving up the looks. And I can't wait to see hers because we don't share our looks with each other. So I can't wait to see her reveal. But anyway, we are using the Kaleidos Club Nebula palette that was a collab with Angelica Nyquist, who is on YouTube. So this is the colors that were available to me to make this look. And I gotta tell you, it was looking a little crazy, but I always say trust the process, because once you put your whole face together and because your eyes are just looking a little off by themselves, once you put your whole face together, it just comes together and looks gorgeous. And right now, I am loving this look. Loving it. My eyeshadow, I was gonna take this off, but I don't think I am. I think I'm gonna be walking around with this, y'all, with my mask on and everything. So anyway, let's go on and get into how I did this look. The lighting will be different because I started this look and then I had to leave, and then I came back to do this filming and finishing up. So all right, let's get into Glam Week. Oh, by the way, let me know what you think about our looks. Just put a little comment. We appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. I'm kind of unprepared. Let me get my brushes. All right. So let's get started on this look. That noise you hear in the background is the wind. This braiding thing going on, I just woke up, so I guess I can make it look a little better. Whew. I need to do my hair today. That's on my agenda of things to do. That's on my agenda of things to do, is to do my hair. What's on your agenda for today? Or was on your agenda, because it's going to be an evening. Or wherever you at when you're watching this. What's your agenda? So anyway, using the Club Nebula palette by Kaleidos. Now, I am a fan of Kaleidos, period. I know this is the Angelica collab, but I'm just a fan of Kaleidos because I've been buying them since they came out. I think I don't own all of their palettes right now. I feel the need to get the rest though, because that's the way I roll. Y'all know. If you don't know, you gonna know. Okay. So here's where I'm going with this. I want to do something just a little something, because this is like, just playing in makeup. So I don't have any rules or I'm going someplace. So we're going to start with this Gravity, this bright green. And we're going to put this, first off, their shadows are really good. Oh, by the way, update. I found one of the missing shadows that fell out. I'm still looking for the other one. This one had fallen into a basket. So I'm looking in all the baskets to see where it's at, because I haven't seen any evidence that it's smashed. So it's got to be here just laying there waiting for me, of the Natasha Denona Metropolis. But anyway, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to start here, and I'm putting this in up high on my brow bone, because I want this up high, and I only want it here. And I'm going to do I'm going to soften it up just a little bit. Yeah, I've always loved the Kaleidos. Now, it takes a minute to get their stuff because it's coming from China. They're very unapologetic about that, because some places don't want you to know they're from China. They don't care. So it's going to take you a minute to get their stuff. But it is worth it because their shadows blend so well. And they're just so easy to work with. You don't have to do a lot to get a good payoff. And they're like mid-range. Because the original, most of them they do the 6 pan palettes, which I like. I'm kind of more partial now to smaller palettes. I don't know. Okay, I don't like super big. Like this is 15, more than like 18 kind of. Even though my Natasha Denonas are bigger, but they don't count because they're Natasha. Okay. So we're going to do this. We're just going to let this sit here. So that's what I want to do with it. Okay. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good about the start of this look. Sometimes I don't feel good about the start of my looks. Sometimes I'll be in my head going, "Ooh, I don't know if this gonna work," and then I say to myself, "Trust the process, Louise." Oh, so this was the Refer 15. This is the Refer 15. And do I have another Refer 15? I might. No, I have the 16. I think I bought a bunch of 16s. Yeah, I have 2 16s. These are my Wayne Gosses. This is my bougie. Yeah, I got 3 16s. Okay, so I need some more 15s. So when they're going to sale, because I don't necessarily need another set of brushes from Refer, but I can do some individual brushes from Refer. There's some individual brushes that I find that I like a lot. So I do want more of them when they go on sale. I'm so terrible. I'm so terrible. Okay. So because I want the same kind of sizing, I don't want it to be too big right now. Well, I guess I can use it. Okay, I'm going to use the 16. Use the Refer 16. It's just a little bit bigger. You can see the difference. It's just a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. Wee bit, a tad bit, a wee bit bigger. So I'm going to use 7 of 9 right there. And I'm going to push this right here. So I want these to be at the top. I'm going to push this out. And we're going to get a nice little blend. Because you can't just have it just sitting there looking crazy. So I'm going to blend the top out. So I'm trying to diffuse the top so it doesn't look like just a line of color. Okay, and then we're going to do this on the other side. Ooh, I am hungry. It's first thing in the morning. I am starving. I just want y'all to know that. And I am starving. And in the middle of the night, because I took a nap. You know how you take that nap? And I was discombobulated because I took a nap at like 6 p.m. Around 6:30. Slept for about 2 hours. So I was semi-discombobulated. So I was up and I did some work because now I'm trying not to just get up and not do anything, you know, because sometimes you could do that. Like I'm restless and then I don't get shit done and I'm looking at stuff and I'm on the internet. But I did good. I did some work. I was working on my database. I set up my decant sale. So I added in some things to decant that I'm willing to, you know, decant out of my collection for people to try. And then I'm only decant for a week, a little bit over a week, because once I get back in school, when school starts, I don't want to be committed, you know, and have people waiting for shit. So I have to do it now while I have the time. So that's my thing. So if you are a perfume person and looking to try some things out that you see me talk about, reach out to me on IG. My IG handle is LuuLuu467. Send me a DM so I can give you the list. Because you want to get in. I always feel like I'm unbalanced. And then I keep going and then I make it even more unbalanced. At least in my head I am. Okay. Looking a little clownish right now. It's going to come together. Trust the process. I just have to remind myself, trust the process, Louise. Trust the process. All right, so next up, I'm going to use this red giant right here. And I'm using my Wayne Goss number 20. I wanted to try something, you know, just give it a little. Okay, this is why I'm coming. This is my inspiration. Mora by Mita. I don't think she's been posting up recently, but she does some really beautiful, colorful just looks. And so I said, I can do a Mora by Mita kind of inspired look. You know, I can give it my best try. I don't know if this was the right color choice, but we're gonna see. Because I always want to show things like this because I'm older. And a lot of times, you know, people tell you, oh, you're older, you can't do this. These looks aren't for you. Fuck what you heard. If you do it well, your skin looks good, you do whatever you want. That's what I'm here to tell you. You can do whatever you want. Make this look work. As Tim Gunn says, make it work. And that's what I'm doing. I'm making it work. Okay, so then I'm going to go over the top right here with this to make sure it's blended. I'm going to go over the top over here to make sure it's blended. And then I'm going to go over the top with this one to make sure I got a blend here and a blend here. Okay. Now, right now, I have a pretty good thing going. But now I'm going to go deeper because I just can't be happy right here. So what I'm going to do is take my favorite brush to do this, which is the e.l.f. crease brush. Looks like this. And I'm going to go into Queen of Blades right here, which is this kind of teal, deep teal color, and get it going. I'm just going to deepen up this area right here with the Queen of Blades. And smoke it out just and bring it out. So bring it into here. When you're trying to do stuff like this, you really have to believe in yourself. I'm just saying, you really have to believe in yourself. So it's getting quiet because I'm going, oh, is this going to work? And I don't want to cover up too much of that bright blue. That's 709 because I want that to peek through too. Okay, y'all. Okay. Now this little crease brush does the business. I just want y'all to know. This little crease brush does the business. It gets in and it gets funky, it gets loose. Did I just show my age? Because that was such a reference to a 70s song. Get down, get funky, get loose. I just showed y'all how old I was. Not that I sit around going, I don't want to be my age. I am very proud of my age. And I am not ashamed to say how old I am. I know some people don't. I'm like, fuck you. You know, because at this point in time, if you made, because shit, some people ain't making it this far. So I'm trying to diffuse that, because you see how that's just a little bit too much. So I'm going to give that just a, oh snap, okay, I'm kind of liking it, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to come back. I am going to, now let's just do this a little bit. I'm looking at here, I want this just a little bit deeper. Just want it just a little bit deeper. You really want to tap with these because they are super pigmented. And it's better to start off light and add. It's harder to get rid of. It's easier to add to when it comes to your eyeshadow. Just always remember that. So go really light and build up if you're, you know, you just get into it. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I have cleaned up my lid. The way I do this is, I'm just using an old ABH concealer. It's in 3.0 because it's light enough, you know, gives me that light feel. And then I set it with Creme Brulee by Wet n Wild. I have a bunch of these, and it's just, this is all I use these for. It's very like beige, so it, you know, lightens it up and gives me that. So I just, you know, tap that on to make sure that I have it all together. And the reason why I do that is because you kind of need to set that concealer so it's not so wet, so you can actually work with it. So you want to set it by putting on a matte, and you could do any matte. I mean, especially like if you're doing something really super colorful and you really want to bring it out, you could just set it with the matte that you're going to use. But I always set it with this just to make sure. Now, it went up just a little too high because sometimes when I'm doing my crease work, it gets a little too high. So see how that is? I just want to, I'm going to just take a little of that Red Giant and right up here, just do like that along the edge. There we go. So I'm just gonna go right around, see, because this edge is definitely needs to, because I want y'all to see it just a little bit more. So I'm gonna take it along the edge just a little bit more, so we still get that right there, get that kind of burgundy-ish color right there. Now I'm gonna use my favorite brush. It's the Red Sable Oval by Crown Brush, one of my favorite brushes. And so I'm gonna start putting on the shimmers. So the shimmers are going to be this is Astro. It's like a bluish one, and I'm gonna start that on the outer. I have been using my my sponges, but this is like one of my favorites too. Now I have not wet the brush. I don't have on any glue. I want y'all to see how deep and great their shimmers are. I mean, honestly, one time when I was at the makeup show and I wore one of these, because This is, you know, before I even owned any Pat McGrath. And it's not like I'm a huge Pat McGrath lover, but her shimmers are good. One of the makeup people was like, oh, is that Pat McGrath? I was like, nope. They didn't even know who Kaleidos was. I still want to get their highlighters, though. I really need to get their highlighters. Ooh, baby, do y'all see this? Do y'all see this? And if you all don't know why I pull like this, because I have a slight bump on this one. So I have to like really pull this one out in order to see what I'm doing. And plus, I'm a tad bit, my left eye is stronger than my right eye. So when I close it, I'm really not seeing a lot. So this just braid just wanted to do what it wanted to do. This is taking longer, so I apologize. This is gonna be a little bit longer video. I'll speed up parts of it. Oh my goodness. Do y'all see how beautiful and vibrant this blue is? Do y'all see this? Or am I going crazy? Do y'all see how beautiful and vibrant that color is? Oh, okay, y'all didn't see it? Well, let me let y'all see it. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm just gonna get some of that off. And then I'm going to use Firefly right here in the inner part to like coordinate with that green at the top. Oh, ooh, my goodness. Do you all see how this is doing? Oh my God, I am in love. I feel such love for these shimmers, y'all. I feel such love for them. Oh my goodness. Now I'm gonna take a little of the blue, the Astro, right up in here, just to make sure they're blended. So I'm gonna take that right over top of that green, just to give us a good blend. Y'all see this? Oh. Then I'm gonna take my Wayne Gossett. I'm not gonna put anything on it. I'm just gonna go over the top so they're blended at the top. So they're blended at the top. And I'm done. I'll come back with the whole face look done. All right. Okay, so here is the look. And I really like it now. I have to go out soon. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it on, y'all, because this is so cute to me. I might be out in these streets like this, because this, y'all, okay. So let me tell y'all about the stuff I use. Let's talk about the products that I use on my face. And I'll tell you how I finish this up. So first off, primer. I use this VDL Satin Veil Primer. I'm honestly just trying to use up stuff I have, and apparently I have not used this enough. So this is supposed to be like, give you like a satin finish to your skin. Not a mattifier, but more of a blurrer. So it's a blurring primer. Pretty good. I forgot I had it. It was kind of hot for a minute. So there. And then I used, again, my Milani Conceal and Perfect. This is in 135 medium beige. I need to get a new one. Hunty, you see, I'm almost done with this. See, this tells you something good when you can look at it and go, dang, because concealers, okay. But anyway, this concealer, and then I used my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. This is in Y375 because I had to get a new one for my winter complexion. Did I do that? Winter complexion? What the hell was that, y'all? I apologize. for my winter complexion, because I had Y405, but it was a little too dark. This is one of my OGs. I love this. I used to love the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, but this took it over. Baby, your skin is flawless when you wear this. Do y'all see this? Let me let y'all see this again. Flawless. Then I set with my old friends, my Dermablend Illuminating Banana Powder and my YSL. I need to get some more of this All Hour Setting Powder. These two together, the matte velvet and this, you can't tell me nothing. You cannot tell me a dang on thing. Okay. For bronzer, I went with the Huda Glowish because for some reason I couldn't find my bronzers. I gotta go through and clear up my cheek products because they all over the place. So I couldn't find my other bronzers because I wanted to change it up. So I just had to use the Glowish since it was out. And on my cheeks, did I use this? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay, yes, I did. I used this Pat McGrath. This is the Divine Blush in Galactic Sun. The last one I used the more nude one. This one I used Divine Rose because it's a little more, you know, it's got a little mauve-y. It's a mauve-y one. I love a good mauve in the wintertime. And then I use the highlighter again, which is Golden Nectar, because this thing is lovely. And then what I did was I went over it again with the Divine Rose to like really just make it just all work together. You see that? You see that? You see that? Okay. So that was the cheeks. Then on the lower lash line, what I did was I used the Queen of Blades. And then I went under it with Gravity, so it would have like a little kind of like greenish hue. A greenish hue, yes. And then in the inner corner, I used You're My Only Hope, which is like this purpley, lavendery duochrome. Baby, it's so gorgeous. This is so, I am so pleased with this look. I am so pleased with this look. And then finally on the lips, I used Pat McGrath because I bought a bunch of these. I think I bought 6, 4, 5, 6, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, this is Amore. So it's like a really pretty kind of peachy nude. And then I put on top of it just for a little sparkle, a little buxom. And this is an Electra. This was a special edition, so you can't find this anymore. But it was just a little sparkle, just a little sparkle on the lips. And that is it for all of the products that I used in this look. All right, another glam look done. Let me know what you think about it. I'm loving it. I really am. All right, I will see you later. As always, be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.